are. 8:38 your time. From Mother's Day to Memorial Day, high school graduations to weddings, it seems like many of us spend the entire month of May stuck in an endless parade of celebrations.
Yeah, we do. But before you buy another pre-packaged tray of brownies to take to the party, we're getting some fresh ideas for homemade treats sure to please everybody. Good Day Atlanta's Paul Milliken is live at the Pastry Depot in Atlanta. And Paul, this is a good place to learn some sweet new skills.
It is indeed, but let's not pretend that either of you have ever baked anything in your life. I love that Buck is talking about all the celebrations I have to bake for. Yeah, right. Okay, well, if you have, you've never shared it with us, all right, Sharon Lawson? I've never seen you come in with cupcakes for me to try. Maybe it happens when I'm not there, but it doesn't count if I'm not there. Yeah, well, this is the place to come learn everything. It is the Pastry Depot, and this is my new favorite person, Chef Francis Coffey. It's great to see you. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
Really well, now that I'm surrounded by sugar and chocolate and tarts and amazing things. So let's talk about the Pastry Depot. This is the place that people will go crazy when they walk in. Explain what this place is.
Well, right now we have a whole bunch of chocolate products. We have tart shells and purees, things that you normally can't find in a normal store. Yeah. So this is, you know, professional grade products that's open to the public and everybody.
Yeah, and that's important to note. So even though it's like professional grade products, the public can come in and buy all this stuff. So this is the kind of stuff that you need to make the really top class gourmet sweets that you see on TV shows. And you're like, I want to make that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Couverture chocolate instead of not couverture chocolate.
Yeah, so we're going to explain what that means in a minute because I've learned a whole lot. First up, why did you decide to start this place? Why did you think I gotta create a store like this?
Well, there's nothing like this in Atlanta, and people don't realize the pastry chefs here in Atlanta, we have a crazy talented group of chefs here. So we need this. We love this. We want to shop too. We want to find all the new cool things and we want to present it to our customers.
Yeah. Well, what's even better is that for people like me who want to come in here and take a class, we can do that. You offer a full slate of classes. One of them is tempering chocolate. Now, I hear this on TV all the time. Tempering chocolate. I have no idea what it means. So what does tempering chocolate mean?
Basically, tempering chocolate is the heating of chocolate and then the cooling of chocolate to make sure that the beta crystals in the chocolate align. It's very important for those crystals to align to achieve the proper shine, snap, and flavor. Yeah,
you want it to look perfect, and this is how you do it. So how do you temper chocolate? Show me how to do it.
So a quick way we're going to do is we're going to microwave it to where we're technically not going to take it out of temper. We're going to keep it in between the 88 to 90 degree range. Okay.
Now, I told you before, I have seen this on a certain television show where people make a lot of mistakes, that they stuck their chocolate in the microwave and it basically set the entire microwave on fire. So how are we going to make sure we don't do that here?
Well, you definitely want to drop the power in your microwave to at least 50%, or else you're definitely going to get the volcano.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do it in about 30-second increments.
Okay.
So I'm really just going to do this in 2 30-seconds and then possibly a 10-second flash.
That's it. Okay. Now, what are you looking for to know that it's tempered? Is there a look that when you see it, you say, okay, it's ready to go?
No, it's more by temperature. I just make sure I keep checking the temperature. Now, I've been doing this so long, I really don't have to.
Yeah.
I just make sure you stir it so it doesn't get burnt to the bottom, even though it doesn't look like it's actually melted. Watch how fast it happens.
Okay. So that was 30, and now we're going to do another 30 seconds. What's really interesting is how scientific this really is. You were explaining the whole thing with the crystals aligning, and it's really a fascinating process and something, again, you don't normally get to see when you're on television. I can see Michelle behind the cameras like, oh yeah, I smell that chocolate. This smells really good. I like this. Now, you need it to be tempered so that when you dip, it's going to have that really kind of almost like shiny, perfect finish, right?
Yep.
If it's not tempered, what is it going to look like?
It's going to look a little cloudy. It'll look almost marbleized because you'll actually see those fat crystals separate.
Ah, okay. So like when Buck and Sharon make stuff and it has that kind of weird look on it, that's the problem. That was fast. So now you're just stirring it around and you can see that it's actually kind of like breaking down as you stir it right now. I love that.
So I'm going to do
Very
just
quick.
one more.
Okay, so we're going to do it one more time. Now, once it's totally tempered, do you immediately start dipping? Do you have to let it cool down at all, or you start dipping immediately?
No, you start dipping because if it's in temper, it's going to set within 2 to 5 minutes.
That's it. It's only 2 to 5 minutes and it's ready to go.
If it's properly tempered, it's going to set in that time frame.
All right, and you got to see this too. This is really cool, guys. So you know how when you get chocolates sometimes and they've got words on them? So for example, like this at the bottom, it says happy birthday. Well, they also sell the transfer sheets here, and that's how you do it. Once you dip the tempered chocolate, you set it on top of the transfer sheet, and the words literally just transfer onto the bottom of the chocolate, just like that. It is that easy. So they've got all kinds of ones, and they can do custom ones here. So you could come here and order, for example, if the two of you wanted to do something that said maybe like, we love you, Paul Milliken. Thank you for being our #1 inspiration. These sweets are just for you. You could do that, and you could do it, and oh, look at that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start our dipping, and we're going to start dipping. We'll be back in the next hour with more. We're going to have our finished strawberries, plus we're going to start on our next class. And again, if you guys want to put in a custom order for these transfer sheets, just tweet me and I'll get it done.
You know, Paul, I'm actually
Milliken, we love you. You're so good looking.
I'm actually excited you're learning to do this today, because normally when we have like a potluck, you bring plastic cutlery. And maybe you'll bring something a little better, like some of these next time.
Yeah. I'll bring chocolate-dipped plastic cutlery.
There you go.
Right?
Sounds
so that
perfect.
way, you know,
Sounds
your fork
perfect.
will taste even better.
Unbelievable.
All right.
The beta crystals in my chocolate are always on par.
I hate when that happens, yeah.
And coming up tomorrow morning, we're going camping. Well, maybe more like glamping.
Oh,
Paul's heading to Great Wolf Lodge in LaGrange, and they're going to be celebrating summer with a special summer camp-in.